get the word out. And yes, I did jump early today. I want to see if the earlier hour is a little bit better. I'm sure it's better for some folks, not for others. But we shall see.
00 Core said, "Hello Rob."
Hey Zero, welcome aboard.
00 Core said, "Hello everyone yet to arrive."
I was just saying I'm gonna jump early today and see if the earlier hour is better for folks.
Zero Core said, "I can only stay just shy of an hour cause I have parenting class today, but will leave you in browser for watch time when I do leave."
I appreciate it, Zero, and that's a prime example of what my experiment is doing right now. I'm seeing if the earlier hour is better for people. You probably wouldn't have caught me at all if I went at my normal time, or you would have
Invade 3 Right Eyes said,
come along at the tail
"Howdy
end.
Capt."
We're headed toward the prison block. And Farron.
Diz, welcome aboard.
00 Core said, "Hello again Diz." Invade 3 Right Eyes said, "Hey Zero."
Firing a high impact shot.
Shield your eyes.
Takes forever for that thing to go off.
00 Core said, "Damn YT hiding messages, at least the bot read it before I removed it cause of it being invisible."
Shield your eyes.
Zero Core said, "I said hi again, because I said hello to you in Glantry's stream earlier Diz."
Farron.
Liara?
Hold on. We're getting you out of here.
00 Core said, "And as I was just telling Glantry, there are a bunch of people, myself included, who have been having all kinds of issues with YouTube acting up in weird ways for like the last 2 weeks." 00 Core said,
You have to shut off
"YT
the power.
can be so
Pull me
annoying
out now,
sometimes."
and my brain cooks.
Do you know where we can cut the power?
It won't be easy.
I
You'll have to
really
go to central
think
operations.
YouTube is having just random issues because they don't know what's going to happen enforcement-wise from the government, because they don't know what the government's going to
What's the point of this cage?
I don't...
do for
It's a neural grounding rod. The medical equipment is to make sure he doesn't expire. We have to shut this place down.
for protecting companies from user-generated content.
What do you know about the broker?
He did this to me.
I was hoping you'd know what he is.
I never got a good look, but he's big. The guards are terrified of him.
A Krogan?
I don't know, but not everyone who visits his office comes back out.
Easy or not, we're all getting out of here.
Good. Central Operations is down the hall. You know the Shadow Broker's waiting for you, right?
I'm counting on it.
We'll be back for you, Farron.
I'll try not to go anywhere.
I want all teams to outpost C.
Get an LOS. Paint the marks.
Shield your eyes! One down. They're under control. Ready to handle.
Zero Core said. So aside from testing a new time for streams, how is your day going, Rob?
Not bad, Zero. How's your day going?
This should punch through their armor.
Oh, this doesn't look good.
Here for the drill.
Zero Core
Reckless.
said.
Even for you, Commander.
I'm good. I actually woke up at a halfway decent hour today. I woke up at 10 a.m. today.
That bombing on Ilium wasn't exactly subtle.
Extreme, but necessary.
No, it wasn't. Neither was caging Farron for 2 years.
Dr. T'Soni, your interference caused all this. Farron betrayed me when he handed you Shepard's body. The Drell is simply paying the price.
Be smart. Let Farron walk out with us.
You won't be walking out at all.
You're quite confident for someone with nowhere left to hide.
You travel with fascinating companions, Doctor. It's good you brought Archangel T'Soni. Your friend's bounty is still unclaimed.
You're not putting a hand on anyone.
It's pointless to challenge me, Asari. I know your every secret, while you fumble in the dark.
Is that right? You're a Yogg, a pre-spaceflight species quarantined to their homeworld from massacring the Council's first contact teams. This base is older than your planet's discovery, which probably means you killed the original Shadow Broker 60 years ago, then took over. I'm guessing you were taken from your world by a trophy hunter who wanted a slave. Or a pet. How am I doing?
I'm guessing they don't pet well.
Enjoy the ride.
I'll set them flying.
See, that was a good camera view.
The shield's kinetically sensitive. Energy and projectiles are bouncing off.
Then we do this the hard way.
00 Core said, I have to say one of the reasons I like Liara as much as I do is because unlike the previous Shadow Broker, she doesn't let her power as Shadow Broker corrupt her to the core.
Yeah, I think she's pretty good as a Shadow Broker.
Deployed. If you can get him to bring up that shield again, I've got an idea. Here they come. They're under control.
Oh yeah, I can get that shield back up.
Taking heavy fire!
Ready. You got him! Unravel.
Liara, now!
That was an expensive bug zapper.
Shadow Broker, this is Operative Murat. We've had a momentary connection failure. Can you confirm status?
Operative Shora requesting update. Are we still online?
Shadow Broker, I've lost our feed. We're online and awaiting instructions.
This is the Shadow Broker. The situation is under control. We experienced a power fluctuation while upgrading hardware. It disrupted communications momentarily.
However, we are now back online. Resume standard procedures.
I want a status report on all operations within the next solar day.
Shadow Broker, out.
Goddess of Oceans. It's you. You... How?
Well, everyone who's ever seen him in person is dead. So,
You're the new Shadow Broker.
Is taking over as the Shadow Broker really a good idea?
it was either that or lose everything. His contacts, his trading sources, those will really help us. With the Shadow Broker's information network, I can give you...
I'll check the power systems.
It's over. It's finally... For 2 years.
It's all right.
It's been 2 years. I don't... We're different people. You have your mission, and for now, we need to figure out our options. No safeguards or user restrictions. It's like he never anticipated anyone but himself being here, and it's all ours.
What kind of information are we talking about?
I'm not sure. I'll need to go through his files. Come back later and I'll try to have something useful for you. All I wanted was to rescue Farron, but is it wrong that part of me wants this? With the Shadow Broker's network, I can help you. Maybe I can turn this operation into something better.
Don't be a stranger this time.
Come by when you have a chance. The doors are always open. Thank you, Shepard, for everything. Shepard, it's so good to see you. I've set up a few terminals with information I think you'll find interesting. Take a look.
Welcome back, Shadow Broker.
What's this?
That's the old broker's VI assistant. It's actually been helpful with rebuilding the network.
Please let me know if I can organize anything else for you, Shadow Broker.
It also thinks anyone in the room is the broker. I'll play around with the settings later.
My manual is ready whenever you have a moment.
I think it's funny that the VI thinks anybody in the room is automatically the broker. I survey every planet anyway.
Mistress has made some unusual purchases lately. She may be expecting to move to a larger mansion.
"00 Core said, "Well, today it's finally in the 50s temp-wise. Think I'm gonna wear shorts and a light jacket today. Ah, the joys of living in the north."
Yeah, I remember living up north.
How are you doing, Liara?
I'm a bit overwhelmed, to be honest. The Shadow Broker had more resources than you can imagine. Here, come on over. He had top-level access to the Turian and Asari governments. And more than one Solarian Dalitros traded intel. And now it's ours.
You're not gonna turn into a recluse with creepy information on everyone in the galaxy, are you?
I can understand the temptation. I've got all the secrets of the galaxy at my fingertips. Give me 10 minutes and I could start a war. But I've got a purpose. Helping you stop the Reapers. That will keep me honest.
That's a good idea.
You know, relatively speaking.
00 Core
Have
said,
you found anything useful yet?
"Funny thing is
The
that
Shadow
shorts
Broker
and a
knew
jacket
about the
is super
Reapers.
common here
Perhaps
too."
that's why he offered to help prove
Avalanche
Saren's guilt to the
Multimedia
Council.
He
said,
didn't want Saren to succeed.
"Wow, early bird."
Yeah, I'm trying an early start to see if
He also
it's
knew that the
more
collectors
convenient
were
for the
Protheans
viewers,
on
Tony.
purpose to be Harbinger's puppets. There's even some data on the Protheans. I think he knew what was coming and was looking for a way to survive.
You know, I didn't come down here just to talk about data.
I know. We have some unfinished business. But just because we were together before, I miss you. But it's been 2 years. I don't want to put pressure on you.
Okay, let's give it some time then. For now, what if you came back to the Normandy for a drink?
I'd like that.
Good. Get your things and come on up.
Okay, thanks. I'll be right there. Just give me a minute.
Avalanche Multimedia said, "Why you losing views?"
Did you enjoy the tour?
Yes, it's a beautiful ship. And I ran into Joker.
I'm gaining
He seemed
viewers,
happy to
but
see
not
me.
gaining views,
Although,
Tony.
He did ask me to record any parts of our conversation where my eyes do that freaky black eternity thing.
Of course he did.
I also spoke with Dr. Chakwas. I'm glad she's doing well. I brought you something. It took some digging, but I recovered your tags.
I thought I'd never see these again.
They changed hands more than once. Do you remember Admiral Hackett? He gave them to me so I could return them to you. He sends his best and hopes you're okay. So, how are you doing, Shepard? I mean, really. Not what you tell your squad to keep morale up.
I'm okay. Really. It's been rough, but we'll get it done.
You've certainly made a good start, even if those idiots on the council won't admit it. there wouldn't be a man, woman, or child left on Horizon, if not for you.
Avalanche
saved some of them.
Multimedia
Not
said,
enough.
okay,
And
wasn't
the
a
collectors will
criticism,
keep hitting
bro.
colonies until I stop them.
So you'll stop them.
And here I thought it'd be difficult.
You'll get the job done.
00
You always do.
Core
I just
said,
don't know what comes next.
she looks good
So
in
tell
that
me
dress.
what you want.
Yeah, I like what EA did, well, BioWare did with the costumes in this series.
I guess I'm fighting for us. All of us.
That's a lot of responsibility.
People are messy, awkward, sometimes selfish or cruel. But they're trying. And I'm gonna make sure they have a chance.
I hope the galaxy proves itself worthy of the effort you're putting into saving it. I should get back to my base, but thanks for inviting me up, Shepard.
Come back soon.
That's the we're not the same people anymore breakup. Not gonna say anything to me?
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Of course. Go feed the fish. Don't be dead. Hello, hamster. All right, we finished the Shadow Broker. Strontium Mule is a side quest. Forged in ID. Alright, I know. That's for the Asari who can't get off the Citadel. Thane wants to talk to me. That's for his side quest. But I think we decided we're going to do Jack next.
Thane would like to speak with you, Commander.
Of course he would. He's not on the crew deck. He's on, maybe he is on the crew deck.
Shepard, I mentioned when we met on Ilion that I was dying. It's called Keprel syndrome. It's not communicable, but I have less than a year to live.
Are you feeling sick? I could get the doctor.
No. Though I suppose that is a part of it. Mortality has me dwelling on things. I had a family once. I still have a son. His name is Kolyat. I haven't seen him for a very long time.
Did something happen to them?
I abandoned them. Oh, not all at once. Nothing dramatic, no sneaking out in the middle of the night. No final argument or slammed door. I just did my job. I hunted and killed across the galaxy. Away on business, my wife would tell people. I was always away on business.
How long has it been since you talked?
10 years. He showed me some of his schoolwork and asked if we could dance crazy. We did that when he was younger.
What sort of dance is that?
I checked my extranet contacts. I expect an update on my next target. The console plays music. Old. Unfashionable. Kolyat jumps into the room. My father runs around in circles. I scoop him up, toss him into the air. He shrieks, laughs, spin me. The console beeps. I put him down. Click the message. Father, he pleads. Tugs my sleeve. I need to read this, I say. Don't look at him.
You never mentioned this before. Why now?
When my wife departed from her body, I attended to that issue. I left Kolyat in the care of his aunts and uncles. I have not seen him or talked to him since.
If we're talking about this, he must have contacted you.
No, he didn't. But my condition... I've been judging my life, measuring what I've added and what I've taken away. I used my contacts to trace Kolyat. He has become disconnected. He does what his body wills.
What's wrong with him? Is he hurt?
Something happened that should not have. He knows where I've been, what I've done. I don't know his reasons, but he has gone to the Citadel. He's taken a job as a hitman. I would like your help to stop him. This is not a path he should walk.
You don't hire a raw rookie for a contract killing.
I'm afraid someone may have seen we share a name and assumed we share skills. I don't know why he would accept the task.
To be closer to you, maybe?
That thought haunts me more than any other.
I'll get us to the Citadel as soon as possible.
Thank you, Shepard. I'll be meditating until you need me.
While I'm down here, let's go wrap things up with Miranda.
Thanks again, Shepard. Taking the time to help me with my sister. I couldn't have reached Oriana in time without your help. I'm glad Niket tried to redeem himself, for what good it did. Thank you for stopping me, Commander.
It's funny, I think of you as all business. Good to see that there's a person under there.
The mission's too important to let personal feelings interfere. But thank you, Commander. My sister is safe again thanks in large part to you. I won't forget that.
Rupert, there's something different with tonight's meal. Seems like you put in more food and less ass.
Yeah, keep talking.
I prefer my meals with more food and less ass.
Shepard, need me for something?
Have you got a minute?
Sure, just killing time anyway. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Sidonis. Whatever happens with the Collectors or the Reapers or whoever else comes after us, I know you'll get the job done.
I couldn't do this without you, Garrus.
Sure you could. Not as stylishly, of course. It's strange going into a suicide mission on a human ship. Your people don't prepare for high-risk operations the way Turians do.
Honestly, Garrus, what do you think our chances are?
Honestly? The Collectors killed you once, and all they did is piss you off. I can't imagine. An unmapped area, advanced technology, and the Collectors. We're going to lose people. No way around that. Not a happy analysis, I know. Don't worry. I won't spread it around. And I'm with you regardless.
How do Turian crews get ready for high-risk missions?
With violence, usually. Turian ships have more operational discipline than your alliance, but fewer personal restrictions. Our commanders run us tight, and they know we need to blow off steam. Turian ships have training rooms for exercise, combat sims, even full-contact sparring. Whatever lets people work off stress.
You mean Turian ships have crewmen fighting each other before a mission?
It's supervised, of course. Nobody's going to risk an injury that interferes with the mission, and it's a good way to settle grudges amicably. I remember right before one mission, we were about to hit a Batarian pirate squad. Very risky. This recon scout and I had been at each other's throats. Nerves, mostly.
00
She
core
suggested we settle
said.
in the ring.
So I never even bothered to attempt it cuz never cared for her much. But is Miranda a court-able character in these games?
Yes, she is.
I assume you took her down gently?
Actually, she and I were the top-ranked hand-to-hand specialists on the ship. I had reach, but she had flexibility. It was brutal. After 9 rounds, the judge called it a draw. There were a lot of unhappy bettors in the training room. We ended up holding a tiebreaker in her quarters. I had reach, but she had flexibility. More than one way to work off stress, I guess.
Thanks for the talk, Garrus. I'll see you later.
Sure thing.
Let's go take care of Jack. Yeah, Jack is by far my favorite. I've already been to Hagalaz, so let's.
Alhoon Gaming said, "Hey Rob and all in chat."
Alhoon, welcome aboard.
Zero core said, "Yo Alhoon."
Yeah, I think the conversation choice I chose there about the smile
Launching probe.
is actually the way that you start
Alhoon Gaming
the
said,
courtship option.
when you doing Resident Evil again 0.
Probe away. Probe launched.
00 Core said, next Saturday Splather Day.
Probe away.
And if I take Miranda's side in the
Alhoon
argument between her and Jack,
Okay. 00 Core said, I have a
Probe
specific
launched.
schedule listed in my Discord.
Probe away.
if I take her side in the argument between her and Jack,
00 Core
then
said, Monday is Evil West, Wednesday
Launching
is
probe.
Singularity, Saturday is Re-HD Remake, and Sunday is Lego Games.
she's the romance. And if I take Jack's side, she's the
Alhoon
romance.
Gaming said,
And if
Cool.
I manage to split the baby in the argument,
Probe launched.
the game chooses who the romance is, and sometimes the game does both as the romance, which is
launched.
completely weird. Sometimes you get the double romance.
Probe launched. Probe away. Launching probe.
But you have to have a really high paragon and a really good relationship with both Miranda and Jack to split the baby in the argument.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
That's already depleted. No sense in wasting a probe there. Somewhere in this system, there's an object that I can't see. See how the percentage is 83 and all of the planets have been visited? So there's maybe a ship or an asteroid just floating in space. that planet was invisible to me right near the sun. Look at that. You probably all could see it.
Probe launched. Probe launched.
Because none of y'all are blind like the old man here.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away. Probe away. Probe away.
Alright. Where's Help Jack? Should be all off on its own, right? Yep. There's a big spike.
Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe launched. Probe away. Probe away. Probe launched. Probe launched.
00 core. Said. I gotta run to class now. Have a great day, Rob.
All right,
Have a
Zero.
great day, everyone.
Have a good day at class. Jump on the bigger spikes.
Launching probe.
It's not a really big resource planet to begin with, so. There we
Probe
go.
launched. Launching probe.
It's one of the good things about the Shadow Broker layer.
Probe.
If you want to, you can go back there and they will have lists of planets
Probe away.
with rich element 0, rich iridium, rich platinum. So if you're short on a resource, you can just go get that planet.
Launching probe.
But
Launching probe.
from what I understand, that planet's out there whether or not you pay for the listing.
Probe launched.
So paying for the listing doesn't increase your chance of getting the planet. It just means you're guaranteed to find it. Because you'll now have a flag over it saying
Probe away.
ESO rich planet when you're in your navigation screen.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Well, that's cool and all.
Probe launched.
I don't know that I want to spend the, did I get, oh yeah, I got all 30. Spend the resources on it. Let's, yeah, gotta take my bro. Gonna save those 3 points for warp ammo.
I forgot how much I hate this place. See the landing pad? Has to be on the roof, or the vegetation would overgrow it in a few hours.
Shepard, I am picking up thermal signatures everywhere.
Must be kudzu.
Something's distorting the sensors.
When I lived in Georgia, a buddy of mine from Florida told
They
me
built their
that
equipment to last. Assholes. It was a
his
mistake
dad
coming
told
back
him
here, Shepard.
that the instructions on planting kudzu was dig hole, throw in seed, run.
Get a hold of yourself. It'll be okay.
I'm fine. Okay, let's get on the ground.
In an extremely wet year, kudzu can grow at a rate of up to 8 inches a day.
Let's just get in there and plant the bomb in myself. I want to watch this place burn. I never saw this room. I think they brought new kids in these containers. They were messed up and starving, but alive. Usually.
This is unbelievable.
The elusive man requested operation logs again. He's getting suspicious.
When we get results, he won't care what we did. But if he knew...
He won't find out. The
Sounds like this facility went rogue.
He didn't say what they were hiding from the elusive man.
It sounds like she's
I remember escaping to this
trying to
fighting here. I saw sunlight through the cracks in the ceiling.
deny
Only a half-dead guard between me
that
and
the
freedom.
elusive man
He
didn't
was
know
begging for his life.
what they were doing. Because she wants to blame all of Cerberus for what was done here. Jack is an interesting study in psychology.
We've been spotted.
There we go! I'll show you what. Got you.
She is very much a post-traumatic stress sufferer.
This looks like an arena.
That's right. They used to stage fights here, pit me against other kids. I loved it. Only time I was ever out of my cell.
What were they studying?
Hell if I know. Maybe that's how they got their kicks. I never understood anything that happened here.
How often did they do this?
I was in a cell my whole life. Sometimes they took me out and made me fight, filled me with drugs, other stuff. Time gets funny in a cell.
Did other children die in these fights?
I was a kid, filled with drugs. I got shocked when I hesitated. Narcotics flooded my veins when I attacked.
They actually rewarded you for attacking?
I still get warm feelings during a fight.
Let's keep moving.
Hell yes.
The bio channel said.
Security officers in
Awesome.
Delta facility.
Hey,
The
Bio,
subjects are out
welcome
their cells.
aboard.
They're tearing the place up. Subject 0 is going to get loose. I need permission to terminate. I repeat, permission to terminate. All subjects besides 0 are expendable. Keep Jack alive. Understood. I'll begin the...
That's not right. I broke out when my guards disappeared. I started that riot.
Things might have happened that you didn't see.
The other kids attacked me. The guards attacked me. The automated systems attacked me. That doesn't leave lots of room for interpretation.
Well, clearly something was happening before all the attacks happened, Jack.
This place is supposed to be empty. Who the fuck shot that Baron? It's a fresh kill.
They've seen us.
Enemy charging! Moving in close!
I'll throw you like a toy!
You'll bleed.
That guy with the flamethrower is the last one I want coming out here.
I'll kill you all!
This should slow him down. Impressive!
Why'd they need a morgue? This was a small facility.
I'm saying, some sick son of a bitch killed a lot of kids with these experiments and then checked his work.
Bullshit. I had the worst of it, and I made it out alive.
Jack, you killed kids. What part of that didn't you understand from your own statements?
Feels strange to be back here. I feel like I'm pissed off. I'm a dangerous bitch, but then I'm a little girl again. Shit. It's complicated. Let's just go plant that bomb.
Complicated, I understand, Jack.
Heads up!
This should slow him down.
These beds actually look comfortable compared to military beds. And that's got to be an 8-inch, 9-inch thick mattress. One drawer for each bunk. Might even be a 12-inch thick mattress. I mean, don't get me wrong, this is still a prison.
They kept children here.
It's a two-way mirror. My cell is on the other side. I could see all the other kids out here. I screamed at them for hours, and they always ignored me.
And now you know why.
I must have come through here when I broke out, but I don't remember it. This is a bad place.
Avalanche_multimedia said,
Entry 1054,
I see you do
Telton
use see
facility.
me.
The latest iteration of Pergnum went poorly. Subjects 1, 4, and 6 died.
Yes, Tony, I see you.
Core temperatures of surviving subjects, but no biotically beneficial reactions occurred. As a side effect, all subjects died. So we'll not try that on Zero. I hope our supply of biotic potential subjects holds up. We are going through them fast.
This is bullshit. They weren't experimenting on the other children for my safety.
Yes, they were.
You can't help what they did to others.
You don't get it, Shepard. I survived this place because I was tougher than the rest. That's who I am.
You move on, harder and tougher.
Avalanche_multimedia said,
We can use
cool,
this.
I need new webcams. The two I have are detecting under device manager, but streaming software is not.
It's all fallen to pieces. The subjects are rampaging and Zero is loose. We're shutting Telton.
Okay.
What a disaster. We'll infiltrate and piggyback onto the Alliance's Ascension program.
I'm actually using a
That will give
4K
Zero, wait!
Shepard, they started up
video
somewhere
camera,
else.
like like
Ascension
a
is an alliance program. It's a
home
school
movie
for other
camera?
kids. They don't torture children there.
A lot of this isn't the way I remember it.
You couldn't have known.
Maybe. We're getting close to my cell, the place I came from. Let's keep going.
Hey, Aresh. It's Kieran. Yeah, the intruders are here. You want them dead? We have to talk credits. You promised us lots of salvage, but this place is a waste.
Yeah, because Cerberus isn't going to leave salvage
Coming in
behind
there
when
and
they...
We're gonna talk salvage.
What are you doing here?
First, we're gonna kill you. Then we'll see. Kill them on my own. I want them dead.
Avalanche_multimedia said, it's alright, I have a Vermedia's one basket that 4K 60 FPS no lag passed through.
This should punch through their armor.
Pull push and overrun. We outnumber and outgun all of them.
This should slow him down.
Avalanche_multimedia said, may Roswell go full kit seeing capture card in my car by them anyway.
Robots coming at us! Nothing can stop me!
Avalanche_multimedia said, but lockup of system may have to just live with.
Is it still happening?
Come here! Broken coming at us!
Concussive shot ready.
Avalanche_multimedia
Whoever Arash
said,
is, he's in there.
yes, why
I
stream
wanna plant the
crashed
bomb there
before
anyway.
went live.
Might as well do it in
Bummer. I don't know why it's happening, my friend. We've straightened out your power issue, because you definitely have enough power for all your components now. And it's that platinum power supply is definitely giving you smooth, uninterrupted power.
Avalanche_multimedia said, Gary says it's still live on YouTube, but I can't close off.
Go to YouTube Studio and close it.
Avalanche_multimedia said, it's not there, I looked.
Well, if you go to your stream in YouTube,
Who are you? My name is Arash, and you're breaking into my home.
you should see the
I know you, Subject Zero.
edit video
So many years have
and the
passed.
analytics
I was the
button
only
at the bottom.
survivor.
My name is Jack. How the hell do you know me?
We all knew your face, Jack. They inflicted horrors on us so their experiments wouldn't kill you. You were the question, and I'm still looking for the answer.
Looks like you're not the only one pulled back here, Jack.
I tried to forget this, but a place like this, it doesn't forget you. It follows you. I hired these mercs and came back almost a solar year ago. We're rebuilding it piece by piece. I'm gonna find out what they knew. How to unlock true biotic potential in humans. I'm restarting the Telton facility. It will be beautiful.
I wanted a hole in the ground. He's trying to justify what happened by using it?
You'd do the same thing to new kids? Wasn't this forced on you?
Some were bought from poor families on Earth or kidnapped from colonies. Most ended up here the way I did. Batarian pirates. They did such horrible things to us. They must have had good reasons.
There's no reason good enough.
Are you nuts? You lived it.
We can blow up the place, but that still leaves him. What do we do with another you?
That's easy.
Just leave me here. This is where I belong.
Fuck that.
Jack, he's trapped in his past. You need to move on from yours.
He wants to restart this place. He needs to die.
He's crazy, and he's never gonna restart this facility. You have to let it go. Your past doesn't have to control you.
Avalanche
Fuck.
_multimedia
Get out of here. Go.
said. And yes, but the ASUS warning
He's not
listed
worth chasing.
GPU or PSU
None of
errors,
these.
so I'm guessing 3060 has a fault, but it's not major cause I have been getting hours out of it as of late.
You did the right thing, Jack.
Maybe. This room was my whole childhood. Give me a minute to look around.
Go ahead.
Nothing's changed, but it's all different. Sometimes I dream that I'm back in this bed being tortured. I used to tie the sheets
Avalanche
around my wrists
_
and try to rip them
multimedia
off. I
said.
want to stop coming back here.
Either that or motherboard has a fault.
You bought the motherboard new, right?
I thought that room out there was the rest of the world. I'd pound and yell. Never did any good.
Avalanche _ multimedia said. Cause everything we
I
have
used this table
changed.
for everything. It was like
Avalanche
my best friend. I'd
_
crawl under it to cry.
said.
I was pathetic.
Yes, motherboard new.
I mean, that doesn't mean that it couldn't have a fault, but
See the scarring on the wall here? That's where I killed my first man. One of the guards tried to stop me. Instead, I stopped him. Okay, no more wallowing. Let's blow this place to hell.
that was one hell of a bomb.
Jack and Miranda are in the middle of a disagreement. Can you head it off before they tear out a bulkhead?
I'll deal with it.
Take pictures.
Joker.
Avalanche _ multimedia said.
Enough.
Well, leaves
Stand
us
down,
two
both of
things
you.
change GPU when I can. If that
Cheerleader
doesn't,
won't
it
admit
then
what
change
Cerberus
board
did to
and
me
see.
was
Otherwise,
wrong.
it's a mystery.
It wasn't Cerberus. Not really. But clearly you were a mistake.
Screw you! You've got no idea what they put
Avalanche
me through.
_
Maybe it's time
multimedia
I showed you.
said. But fans have
Our
improved.
mission is too important to let personal feelings get in the way.
Fuck your feelings.
Avalanche
I just
_
want her
multimedia
dead.
You both know
said.
what we're up against.
PSU
Save your
has
anger
been
for the
plus.
collectors.
I can put aside my differences until the mission's over.
Sure, I'll do my part. I'd hate to see her die before I get a chance to fillet her myself.
You two gonna be okay?
It's a good thing you came by when you did. As long as she does her job, we'll be fine.
Avalanche
Thanks, Shepard.
_ multimedia said. Just not issues solve.
Now let's go down and talk with Jack. See if I still have my goth girlfriend. Hey, hey, you.
I needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard, to have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You'd think it would get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy. But you let a wretch live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day. You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone. But I still kind of
Avalanche_multimedia said,
No offense.
well, power issues solved, just not the one we want gone. Definitely not a power issue, that's cause it's GPU that may be it.
I'll take what I can get with you, Jack.
You did a lot, Shepard. Shit. I'm not good at this soft stuff. Just... thanks, okay? Let's get back to work. Hey.
Tell me about you, Jack.
I'm done talking. Come back later.
I picked up a lot of resources. Can you use them to help against the Collectors?
You want me to hit those L5X implants or not? This isn't my thing. You better take me up on it while I'm still feeling generous.
After our next mission, she should be willing to talk.
Avalanche_multimedia said, and it's only doing it at random, some days it doesn't all.
Fluctuating power problems. That could be a GPU issue.
Avalanche_multimedia said, well, not PSU, we've done that now.
Yeah, it's not PSU. It could be a GPU issue, but your GPU is getting smooth, sufficient power.
Avalanche_multimedia said, ASUS warnings list for 1 long beep, 3 short beeps says PSU or GPU error.
I got you, Tony. I'm not doubting it. I'm just having a hard time going through it in my mind while I'm also
Avalanche_multimedia
a new message at your private
said,
terminal.
I just
know.
read my mail. All right, we are going to
Avalanche_multimedia said, hey, I'm not trying to distract you, man.
No, I got you, Tony. You know me, I'm just trying to be helpful at the same time. I can... We've got like 2 hours left. I've got time to help Tally
said,
and
"Hey, Mark."
Zaid.
Avalanche_multimedia said, "We will solve, bro."
Alhoon, do you see somebody I don't see?
Alhoon Gaming said, "Bio is Mark."
Ah. Let's go help Tally. I think we can help Tally and Zaid.
Avalanche_multimedia said, "Yes, but which Mark? I did not know that."
I did not know Bio's name was Mark either.
Alhoon Gaming.
I am a bit
said,
confused, yes.
LOL, you looked a bit confused there.
I'm gonna save her points.
Alhoon Gaming said, "We run a Fallout group on Facebook."
Facebook? I know what you meant to say, and I love the way that Fembot just said that.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission.
I love the look of the migrant fleet ships.
Said, "He's not the only one,
Adrift
Alhoon."
among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Those rotating orbs make me feel like the insides of the ships are generating artificial gravity by rotation.
Alhoon Gaming said, "Yeah, Facebook, have you never heard of it?"
Is it related to bok choy?
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
Tally helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help Tally.
I love
the
the
officially neutral, but I'm here.
armor slash
Their charter was
suits
bringing
of
active
the
Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's
Quarians.
insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tally, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck. You should speak with Admiral Ran. She's waiting for you up ahead.
I can't believe they're charging Talizora with such a thing.
If Talizora can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as convicted.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaron Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's. Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
I take it being associated with the human ship is a bad sign.
They stripped me of my ship name. That's as good as declaring me exiled already.
It's not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vas Nima. Whatever we must call you legally.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure that the rules of protocol are followed, but I have no vote in the judgment.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard.
Dr. Steve A.K. A wide load baby, McHenry, said,
remember,
do you ever chat or a silent gamer?
Oh, I chat. I talk with my chatters.
So, you would actually speak...
I frequently talk about what's going on in the game, too. I just try not to talk over the dialogue.
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard. I could not ask for a better
And how are you, Dr.
Our
Steve?
legal rules are simple. There are no legal tricks or political loopholes for you to worry about. Present the truth as best you can. It will have to be enough. Now come. I promised that I would not delay you.
Dr. Steve A.K. A wide load baby, McHenry, said. Very nice, that makes sense. Sometimes Mass Effect just draws you in. Dr. Steve A.K. A wide load baby, McHenry, said. I'm good thanks man. Dr. Steve A.K. A wide load baby, McHenry, said. Just started Mass Effect recently. Alvin Gaming, said. Hey Dr. Steve.
It really can draw you in.
Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that her captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
Tali would never endanger the migrant fleet. She pleads not guilty.
I left parts and technology for teams to pick up. My father ordered me to do so, but I would never send active guests to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you
That's a good question.
What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarry and strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you Boshtet!
You intend to retake
Yeah, you
Alarai
Boshtet.
from Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
I'm here to help, and I'm good at killing Geth.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. The shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return, or upon determination that you have been killed in action.
You couldn't have told her in advance that her dad was presumed dead?
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but... I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth. Talizor is guilty.
Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
Vitor.
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the Admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
I know. I didn't.
Tali Zora, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. They are also unnecessary. If you and your father were actually experimenting on active Geth subjects, then you are simply idiots. No reason to waste resources on a trial. If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause. Again, no trial is needed to determine that.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Little. We detected several communication signatures before the Geth jammed the comm systems. Given the likely networked intelligence requirements for taking over a ship, expect between 10 and 50 units.
Then this can't have anything to do with me. I only sent parts and pieces, and certainly not enough to make that many Geth.
If you're not interested in this trial, why not recuse yourself?
And let that aging warship Hangerel and the cowardly Zalcorus be the ones to chart this course? I think not. The broader purpose underlying the trial is too important. Tali Zora is only peripherally related. No offense intended.
And what is the true purpose of this trial, Admiral?
To determine whether Quarians should fear their past mistakes or reclaim their glory using our natural affinity for artificial intelligence.
So the only reason you care about this is because Rael might have learned something valuable from the Geth?
Indeed. If he has, then even in this accident we may find something worthwhile.
You want to create new AIs?
No, Tali Zora. I wish to return the Geth to the control of their rightful masters, the Quarian race.
That's a very bad idea.
Thank you for the information.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Commander.
Ooh. She's about as sane as a fruit fly.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be dead until I'm in the trial? Why?
The admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. Otherwise, they might not have let you try to retake the Alaray. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you. I am sorry. We cannot afford sensitivity, Tali.
Are the judges that set on finding her guilty?
Anything involving the Geth is a live wire, Shepard. But there is still hope. Handgirls greatly respects both you and Tali Zora for stopping Saren. Admiral Koresh sees the whole thing as a war crime and wants to convict. I have no idea what Admiral Zen wants. You should get to
Yeah, I just found out.
Is there anything else I can tell you?
What can you tell us about the Alarai?
Not much, I'm afraid. Real Zora only said that he was researching new defense technology.
He told me only that he needed any Geth parts or pieces I found. I assumed he was testing weapons on Geth components.
We knew nothing until the Alarai sent a distress signal, then went dead. We didn't even know about the Geth until a boarding team was attacked.
You're saying there's no data about the inside of the ship?
That's exactly what I am saying. The Marines who survived and escaped saw bodies in the halls. We must assume the worst.
No, we don't.
There seem to be some other arguments going on among the admirals.
You caught that? Yes, the Geth's presence makes this a touchy issue. The Admiralty Board is trying to determine whether to focus on colonial development or attempt to retake the homeworld.
You're thinking of war? With the Geth?
I am not, Tali, but others are.
I know the migrant fleet is formidable, but even you can't take on the Geth.
Yeah.
We grow tired of wandering the stars, Shepard. We want our world back. We have paid enough for our mistake. I'm not giving you my opinion. I'm telling you which way the wind is blowing.
That is such a bad idea.
We should move on.
Good luck on the Alarai.
Even your...
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my father, Admiral.
I wish you luck. Blow up some Geth on the way. And your Captain Shepard, Admiral Hangarel Vasnima. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tali's captain knows how to handle a courtroom.
I get the sense you're inclined to believe the defense. I'm glad one of the judges is.
If you were only giving Rael inactive equipment for weapons tests, I've got no problem. We need to test weapons against Geth material. I know you and your father put too much of yourselves into this fleet to do anything to jeopardize our safety. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they're saying you made.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Nothing good. We sent some of our best Marines into that hellhole. Damn few made it back. Whatever Rael was doing, it blew up in his face. The ship is crawling with Geth. Don't go in expecting survivors.
Admiral, my father, your friend, is on that ship.
I know that, Tali, but if Shala hadn't suggested you might volunteer, we'd already have destroyed the Alarai. That's where we stand.
It sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just Tali bringing back equipment.
You noticed that, did you? Tali's father wasn't just running weapons tests on the Geth for fun. He was looking for something to give us an edge when we attacked the Geth in full-scale war.
I know Father wanted to retake the homeworld someday, but are we that close?
I don't know, kid. We almost had the votes. We just need to give people hope for victory.
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live, Admiral. But it sounds like you're playing with fire.
We're too comfortable now, Shepard. We've got the largest fleet in the galaxy and we just ride around doing nothing.
We might need that fleet to help fight the Reapers, Admiral.
Then we need a world to shelter our non-combatants while we do it.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there, kid.
Thank you, Admiral.
Yeah, this Admiral, just like the others.
Judging by your ability to play to a crowd, human, I have done Tali a favor by stripping Vas Nima from her name.
Commander Shepard, this is Admiral Zalkorus Vas Quib. Do not ask about the name.
I take no pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have gravely endangered and dishonored our fleet.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Only that you should have
You
let
know
us
I'm going to have to
destroy
ask
it.
about the name.
When we find the evidence of what Tali and her father did there, any hope of convincing the other admirals will die.
I did not bring active Geth to the Alarai, Admiral. I know how dangerous that would be. I only brought pieces.
The captured ship with its crew slaughtered by living beings in pain belies your argument.
What exactly is your problem with my crew member, Admiral?
I respect Tali immensely. Her actions against Saren are to be lauded. But, like her father, she wants nothing but the destruction of the Geth. The people we created. The people we wronged.
The Geth drove us from our homeworld.
Of course they did. We tried to kill them.
Nice.
You have a ship named Quib?
Oh, here we go.
Our people have, during difficult periods, purchased pre-owned vessels from other cultures. And have, on occasion, had difficulty altering the ship's registry information. The citizens of these foreign-named ships have borne the stigma of these names with grace and honor.
If it bothers you, maybe you should find another ship.
I've occasionally entertained the idea of requesting a transfer. Something with a nice, respectable name, like the Defrons or the Ictomy. But I am proud of the Quib. And I will not flee because of petty insults.
We should move on.
Goodbye, Talizora. Be well.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
I don't hate you, Tali. I just think your father's plans for war were wrong.
He thought about asking for transfer to the Defrons or the Ictomy. So then he would be Vaz Defrons or Vaz Ictomy.
The human can work a crowd, I'll admit that much.
If anyone can retake the Alarai, Talizora can.
Talizora Vas Nima. Oh, sorry. I mean Vas Normandy.
No offense taken. The change in name was not my choice.
Per Admiral Rand's orders, the shuttle is prepared for you and Captain Shepard Vas Normandy.
Can you tell us anything about what we'll find on the Alarai?
I'm afraid I don't know much. Not many Marines made it back from the initial assault. They talked about massive waves of Geth, though.
Massive waves.
There shouldn't have been any at all.
Right. I mean that they're afraid the Geth are building or repairing more of themselves from materials on the Alarai.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course. I'll unlock the shuttle now. Good luck with those Geth, Talizora. Kira Selai.
Kindred ticking. Said. Best view ERs on streambo.com.
Hostile spotted.
Remove the space. At YXO8UI.
Felt that one!
Drone ready.
Scratch one!
Something's slowing down the systems. We're taking down the firewalls to rebalance load distribution. Rail Zora ordered us to bypass.
Taking down firewalls is not a good idea.
Protocols will take too long.
Here, let me turn off all the safeties while I'm working with an AI.
This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex algorithm that I didn't recognize. I got this on Haystrom.
What made a part worth sending back to your father?
It had to be in working order, something that could be analyzed and integrated into other technology. Anything new had priority. Technology the Geth had developed themselves, signs of modification, clues to their thinking.
How did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secure drops in civilized areas. Someone on pilgrimage would see that it was shipped home. For very valuable finds, I'd signal home, and Father would send a small ship.
Haystrom was a war zone. How did you salvage gear in the middle of all that?
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians have learned how to salvage whatever we can, whenever we can. Within reason. We're not Vorcha, but we repair what most people would throw away. Hundreds of the ships in our fleet were salvaged wrecks, either found dead in space or purchased for next to nothing.
Does that salvaged gear give you a clue as to what happened here?
No, I don't know. Shepard, I checked everything I sent here. I passed up great finds because they might be too dangerous, prone to uncontrolled reactivation or self-repair. I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Yeah, well, I hate to tell you this, Tally, but you can be pretty sure it was your dad playing fast and loose with the rules that caused your problems.
Now what's this?
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize. Oh, Keela. How many get their networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down. Shut everything down. They're in the system.
what happens when you just disregard safety rules. Because you have a goal.
We locked down navigation. Weapons are offline. Our mistake won't endanger the fleet. They're burning through the door. I don't have much time. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Jonah, if you get this, be strong for Daddy. Mommy loves you very much.
Eyes up front. Go for the optics. Go for the optics.
There we go.
It's a lab ship. They didn't need Geth materials to make more Geth. All they needed was materials.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to reprogramming.
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent Father parts. Even if he assembled them, they wouldn't be sapient. You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage is important.
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, effects of different disruptive hacking techniques. I don't understand all of it. But they may have been activating...
I find it hard to understand, believe she doesn't understand all of it.
Specifically, but if they were, then Father was doing something terrible. What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld. Was this going to bring us back home?
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of reclaiming your world from the Geth.
You have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My home is one hull breach away from extinction.
You've got a place here, Tali. Don't throw it away in a war you don't need.
Don't need? Shepard, if I don't wear a helmet in my own home, I die. A single kiss could put me in the hospital. Every time you touch a flower with bare fingers, inhale its fragrance without air filters, you're doing something I can't. Damn the pilgrimage. Without it, I might never have known what I was
And
missing,
you
what we had lost.
still face generations of wearing those suits on your own homeworld.
Considered colonizing a new world.
We'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. Adjusting for exposure to a foreign colony would be even harder. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must take back our home. At the very least, we can take back one ship. Come on.
Alright, was there anything to read up top? No.
First entry. Our hacking attempts failed. The Geth have an adaptive consciousness. Hack one process and the others autocorrect. Still, we're making progress. Rail Zora is convinced we'll have a viable system in less than a year. This weapon will put our people back on the homeworld, and it's all because of Rail Zora.
Father! No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me.
Hey, come here.
Damn it. I'm sorry.
You've got nothing to be sorry about.
Maybe he would have known I'd come. Maybe he left a message.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. Their main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Darozen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
Do you want to get your father back to the shuttle?
No. Leave him. The mission comes first. It's what he would have wanted. Come on, let's finish this.
Avalanche_multimedia said, "There's a new BIOS version."
Well, updating your BIOS is always good advice. Just make sure that it's applicable for your system.
Avalanche_multimedia said, "BTW, you have a spammer I can't deal with."
Oh, it's just the one announcement. It happens every stream. I've been meaning to assign some mods, and I keep forgetting about it. Then again, I keep forgetting to open up mod tools for myself when I go in there, so.
Avalanche_multimedia said,
"Watch for drone."
"You can do it by clicking on names in chat, but cool."
Enemy combat drone.
Avalanche_multimedia said, "He'll try BIOS update, see if that does anything."
They should soften them up.
Enemy combat drone.
Avalanche_multimedia said, "Last update was
drones.
August last year, but apparently another was done in November." Lantry Mage said,
Mage,
"Hello, RP
welcome
and
aboard."
everyone in chat.
How you doing, buddy?
This console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. Disabling it shut down any Geth we missed. It looks like some of the recordings remain intact. They'll tell us how this happened, what Father did.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to. I know.
Avalanche_multimedia
This is terrible, Shepard.
said,
I don't
"Updated
want to
at
know that he
GISA.
was part of this.
Lantry Mage
Yes, the new ship and
said, "Doing good and have a pretty good day. How about you?"
Not bad, not bad.
I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
we'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback.
Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols if need be.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Keela, I never wanted this. Everything here is his fault. I tried to pretend it didn't point to him, but this... When this comes up in the trial, they'll... We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the admirals say once we get back.
You're my captain in this hearing, Shepard.
Avalanche underscore multimedia.
But please,
said.
Don't destroy
Resolve
what my
CPU
father was.
exception when adjusting items
wait
like
too long,
sleep
they'll
and
decide we're
hibernate
already
or
dead,
off states
and none of this will
apparently.
matter.
That sounds like it could be part of your hang-up problem.
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Avalanche underscore multimedia. Said.
Sorry,
We'll
we're
run
late.
BIOS and see.
Tali Zora Vas Normandy saved the Alarai. I hope this proves her loyalty to the Quarian people.
Her loyalty was never in doubt, only her judgment.
Perhaps Tali Zora can offer something to encourage more trust in her judgment.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. And Garrow wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial.
Avalanche underscore multimedia.
Tali
Said.
Zora saved the Citadel.
Alhoon's still over
She
there.
saved the
Tell him
Alarai.
I've replied him.
She showed the galaxy the
He can hear you if he's still over here.
I can't think of stronger evidence than
Avalanche underscore multimedia. Said.
Are the
Going for
admirals
food, he'll be
prepared to
right
render
back.
the judgment?
All right, Tony.
Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
With all due respect, Admiral, I didn't represent one of your people. I represented one of mine.
So you did, Shepard.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Kila Salai.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
We can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Come on, Tali Zora Vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
We can use this.
That was the Talizora of Us
Avalanche
Normandy
Multimedia
is innocent because
said,
fuck you option.
Shared you in Twitch tab in Knights of the Realm 2. I need to
I knew
put
they
you
wouldn't
into
accept
automatic
Talizora.
post in there cause you've not manual posted, so I got you.
All you've got to do is go ahead and subscribe to the announcements channel. It'll post for you. Alright. We've definitely saved.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Kelly, stop reading my mail. He believes she would like to know that he had ordered Subject Zero project shut down before the riot broke out. Cerberus personnel arrived to find all guards dead along with most of the subjects. Any surviving children were treated for injuries, given mild amnesiac treatment, and delivered to Alliance facilities as survivors of slaver attacks. A few surviving doctors were forcibly retired for their role in the projects. Per your report, the facility in Pragia has been destroyed. Let's go feed the fish. Now let's go talk to the Jack. The Jack relationship is the hardest one to cultivate, and I may have already...
Hey,
Tell me something I don't know about you.
nothing to tell. Why?
I want to know more, and I'm not going away.
I'm here to fight for you. Nothing says we have to be friends, but whatever. Something you don't know, huh? Obvious stuff, like what's up with my ink, or something else just as boring? You're not really interested unless it affects you. I've been through all this shit before.
I could be genuine. You have no way of knowing.
I have eyes, and I have history. You'll back off. As soon as you realize you're not the first, and I'm immune to your help.
You work pretty hard at not letting people get close.
I've been with lots of people. If you're asking about a boyfriend or a girlfriend, no. It's a waste of time, and it never works. You let someone get that close, it just means they need a shorter knife. Lonely and alive works just fine, thanks.
Seems like you miss it a little more than you want to admit.
Pick every little word apart if you want, but it doesn't change the way the galaxy works. Come on, you've been around.
You're tough, but you can't have survived alone all these years.
When I was starting out, I ran with this girl Minara and her boyfriend. They knew their way around. I thought they'd help me. Right. They helped me into their bed. And when we finally did take down something big, they helped themselves to my share of the take. I knew where it was heading. And I got them first. Never bothered with friends after that.
They sound like selfish pricks. That doesn't mean they were gonna kill you.
I get feelings. I don't need proof. I did the smart thing. I always do the smart thing if people fuck with me. That's probably something you should remember.
I have to go, but we should do this again.
Wait. My turn with the questions. People usually walk by now. Why are you really asking all these things? Are you eyeing me up? Because if this is just about sex, maybe you should just fucking say so.
I'm in no hurry. I want to know what makes you tick first.
You don't need to know someone to sleep with them. You just have to know where to put it. Okay. Maybe we'll talk later. Maybe not.
See, with her, you can have sex with her and then never have a relationship with her. Or you can have a relationship with her. But you have to cultivate the relationship with her. You have to break through that tough exterior.
Probe away. Probe away.
And she has a very interesting personality underneath that rough exterior. Because she is
Launching probe.
still
Probe launched.
that girl who was brought into the Tilton facility. It's a very strange dynamic.
Probe launched.
I was there.
Probe away. Launching probe. Probe away.
There's no point in not exploring the entire system when you're there.
Launching probe. Launching probe.
And the other fun fact about
Probe
Jack,
away.
which I've said before on stream, Jack
Launching probe.
is voiced by the same voice actress
Probe
who
launched.
did Nora in Fallout 4.
Probe launched.
So it's
Probe away.
a familiar voice in a different setting.
Probe away.
That's 50%. That means there should be 4 bodies in this.
Probe away. Probe launched.
Might as well get the most out of the system, right?
Probe away.
Trying to flip my way across there.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe away.
Since we're already getting a combatant, we'll take Jack with us. But first we're going to cycle her into her special gear, her post-mission gear. And I'm going to put 3 into overload to take down shields faster. Going to save his 4 points. Going to put 2 into her warp ammo. Alright, I'm going to take a quick break before we move forward. I've got about 40 minutes left. So refresh your drink, grab a snack. I'll be back in less than 5 minutes.
Phoenix said. Hi, how are you?
And I'm back. Denise. How are you? Alright, Zaid's got the most upgraded sniper rifle, and I prefer Zaid with the Matic.
Phoenix said. WB Rob.
I'm using the Tempest. Good. Thank you. I don't know. I might put Jack back in her prison gear. I'm kind of used to seeing her in just the strap top. The vest and choker isn't really what I'm used to seeing her with.
Tapping into Blue Sun's communications.
Phoenix
Stay tight and look out for
said.
ambushes.
Oh, I'm feeling a bit weak today, so I stayed in just resting in bed.
Oh, I'm sorry that you're a little bit under the weather, but it's a good day to stay in bed. I understand it's cold out there where in your neck of the woods.
Command to Bravo. Take a position. Likely these people are not runaways. Report to base. Armed intruders incoming at the southern checkpoint.
I'll kill you all!
Anyone else want some?
Next. Going to cover.
Firing concussive shot. Private Liara. Hell yeah.
Yeah, Jack's already down, but that's because they hit her with a like 3 rockets in a row.
Reinforcements incoming. We got your backs.
We got company. See the blast zone. This'll put him down.
All squads, fall back.
I should have high enough Paragon to be able to talk him out of killing the innocent civilians.
Phoenix said. It feels colder than it says at 40, but don't feel that.
Sounds like he hasn't changed.
I get the feeling you have a past with this Vito.
I knew he was a sadistic bastard back when we started the Blue Suns. The Suns only got meaner after he staged his little coup 20 years ago. So yeah, we have a past.
Why didn't anyone tell me you founded the Blue Suns?
Because it's not common knowledge. Vito wiped me out of the records. He ran the books, I led the men. Worked real well for a while. Then Vito decided to start hiring Batarians. Cheaper labor, he said. Goddamn terrorists, I said.
20 years is a long time to hold a grudge.
A grudge? Vito turned my men against me. He paid 6 of them to restrain me while he put a gun to my head and pulled the trigger. For 20 years, I've seen that bastard every time I closed my eyes. Every time I sighted down on a target. Every time I heard a gunshot. Don't you call that a goddamn grudge?
You survived a gunshot to the head?
Yeah. And you survived your ship getting disintegrated. A stubborn enough person can survive just about anything. Rage is a hell of an anesthetic.
We'd better get moving.
Director Southern
Man,
Access. All squads mass at the gatehouse. Now!
It's still a grudge.
Bring it on, you son of a bitch!
Squad Charlie, Delta, mass at the gatehouse.
Zaid Masani, you finally tracked me down.
Vito.
Don't be stupid, Zaid. I have a whole company of bloodthirsty bastards behind me, ready to kill or be killed on my command. Actually, take your shot. Give my men a reason to put you down like the mad dog you are. Again. What was that? Gone nearsighted, old friend.
Burn, you son of a bitch.
You just signed your death warrant, Masani.
What the hell are you doing?
Opening the gate.
We're here to free these people. Why the hell would you blow up the refinery?
I came here to kill Vito Santiago. If you want my help on your mission, you better make damn sure that man dies today.
This isn't the time. We'll discuss this later.
Once Vito's dead, we can discuss anything you want.
Help! We're trapped! We can't get to the gas valves to shut them off! The whole place is gonna blow!
No time. Vito's probably halfway to the shuttle docks by now.
Vito's wounded. How fast could he be?
Vito's smart. We stop to help these people, and he'll use this time to get away. And if he gets away, I'm blaming you.
We're here to free these people. We're going in.
I knew this was a mistake. If we're gonna do this, we'd better get to it.
00 Core said. Hello again, Rob. I'm back from my class.
Welcome back, Zero.
00 Core said. Hello, Phoenix, Glantry, Dr. Steve. 00 Core said, "Hello Bio."
What's this?
Nothing back that way, so...
I'll take it.
I don't currently need a flamethrower.
Sit down!
One down. Got you.
Do I want to change weapons before I leave here? Yeah, I do. Thank you. I had some lunch.
First person to bring me Masani's head gets something special in their paycheck.
Robbie, cover!
Eyes up front.
You brought Shepard and he's been a chance.
Shields have failed.
I took your blue sun. I took your life. Now I'm taking it again. Take a knee now, Saeed. And maybe I'll forget this trip.
Right between the eyes. Firing an impact shot.
Let that loser die, Shepard. You can never should have come here, Saeed. Did you forget who you were dealing with?
Nothing can stop me.
Saeed, here it comes.
That's you concussive shot!
Destroy you!
Firing an impact shot!
I'll destroy you!
Heavy weapon, get down!
I'll throw you like a toy!
Yeah, that's gonna blow up.
No, you think so? I just want to make sure that we're not leaving any loot behind. None in here. See, that's why I checked.
Need healing.
Not this time, Saeed, you son of a bitch. See you in another 20 years.
You just cost me 20 years of my life! Ah! Son of a bitch! Oh.
Saeed, you alright?
The hell do you care? I'm fine. Now come on, get me out of this shithole.
You put your revenge ahead of the mission. How can I trust that you'll be there when we need you?
I'll do what I was goddamn paid to do, Shepard. Just don't expect any more than that. Now stop screwing around. Let's go.
You put your own goals ahead of the mission. That's not the way this works.
I've survived this long watching my own back. No time to worry about anyone else.
You're part of a team now, Saeed. There's no way we can do this unless we're all working together.
You have a point. I'm not done with Vito. But I can put that behind me long enough to get your mission done. Let's get the hell out of here.
And I just talked him out of revenge at gunpoint. But you have to have a high enough paragon to do that. If you don't, and you do that same thing, you don't get the paragon speech point, and he'll agree to go with you, but you won't get the favorable ending.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Great. I'm going to go feed my fish. I've been digging through the Liara. Just wanted you to know I did find a few things from the experiments. Zen, you stupid bastard. Let's go say hi to Miranda. See how she's doing.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You have a minute, Miranda?
No doubt you've got a lot of questions. Cerberus isn't as evil as most people believe. If I can help allay any of your concerns, I'd be happy to do so. So, what would you like to know?
Tell me about yourself, Miranda.
Well, I guess that's fair. I've spent the last 2 years learning everything there is to know about you. Well, you
she has no more personal things to talk about.
Not my decision, but I make the most of it. It's one of the reasons the elusive man handpicked me. I'm very good at just about anything I choose to do.
Thanks for the information, Miranda. I'll talk to you later.
Of course, Commander.
I will find out later what happens with our personal relationship. Now I can go down and talk to Jack some more. See how our personal relationship is going. If I can manage to walk around the corner without getting my toes stuck.
Hey.
What's happening?
You got a lot of questions, don't you?
I miss your friendly nature when you're not around.
Been thinking. We've seen a lot of shit together now, and you're always coming to talk to me. Shepard, you got feelings for me? Because I don't need the complication.
I'm not buying it, Jack. You're trying too hard.
Screw you. You don't know me. I've had enough.
Fine with me.
Right. You're too needy. That's not my thing.
Right.
Stop that. Stop playing with me. This should be easy. Why aren't you easy? I don't want to deal with this right now. Leave me alone, Shepard. Just for a while.
Alright, so my goth girlfriend's still my goth girlfriend.
Kenneth, what has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much. With built-in capacitor subsystems, they have a surprisingly low draw.
Keela, I'm sorry I dragged you into Quarian politics. All that infighting, seeing what my father did. You were the only one there for me, Shepard. The only cover I had against that storm. Thank you.
The whole trial was insulting. You should have had time to mourn your father.
I don't think life is about what you deserve. But my father would be honored that I chose to mourn him by blowing up a lot of gas. I should get back to work. but thanks for checking on me. Shepard, what can I do for you?
Can you do anything to give the Normandy an edge over a Collector ship?
My shield fortification will help, but I don't think there is much more I can do.
I'll let you work.
Talk to you later.
Okay. So I've already got her upgrade. I don't think the...
Thinking about past missions. Got a minute? You might learn something.
I don't think these guys give us anything. Grunt might have an upgrade. I don't think I asked him for one.
Have time now, Shepard. I need to deal with this.
I'm listening. What's the issue?
Something is wrong, Shepard. I feel wrong. Tense. I just want to kill something with my hands. More so than usual. Like it's not my choice. Like I just want to... I don't know. See? Why do that? What's wrong?
Pure Krogan probably starts more aggressive than most. I'm not seeing this as a particularly big shift.
Doesn't matter if it's normal. I'm not. I'm not used to this noise. I want control. When we're moving, fighting, I focus. But here, my blood screams, my plates itch, and even you are just noise. I'm tank-born. What is this?
Edie, anything in your files about Krogan diseases that could cause this?
Cerberus has a number of autopsies on file, but nothing on a living Krogan of this age and situation. Krogan are reluctant to share medical records.
My people were defeated by doctors and labs. They will never let stuff like that leave the homeworld to Chunka.
Joker can get us to the Krogan homeworld. I need everyone at their best.
Thank you, Shepard. I don't like this. Fury is my choice.
I agree.
Sickness. Have time now, Shepard.
All right, he's not going to...
I need to deal with this.
Yeah, I got it.
What's the issue? Something more. See? Why do that? What's wrong?
Pure Krogan probably.
I'm tank-born. What is this?
Cerberus has a number of...
were defeated by doctors.
Joker can get us to
Shepard.
Okay, I can't talk to him till I do his thing, which that's going to be next week, folks. Because we have two things to do on Tachunka. We've done 100% of this system, so we'll go back to the relay. Get our fuel and probes before we leave. We'll plot our mass jump. And next week we will do Grunt and Morden's missions. And then we can go over to Omega and handle Samara and the freighter, and then finally go back to the Citadel and help Thane and Kasumi. That should take all of the stream next week. So then episode 8 should be Project Overlord and the IFF. So let's go ahead and do our jump into Tachunka space. And we'll go ahead and save right here. And I'm going to thank everybody for coming out for the up to 4 hours that we have been at it today. Or up to 3 hours that we've been at it today. I don't think we have time for a full mission on Tuchunka, so I'm going to call it here. I hope everybody had a good time, because I certainly enjoyed bringing it to you. I will be back tomorrow night with Fallout 76.
Have a great day, Rob. Have a great day, everyone.
Until then, take care, everybody. Check in on friends and family. Make sure everybody's doing okay. I'm Rob. Thanks for gaming with RP.